Okay, so this little video is going to talk about how to create a stem and leaf plot. Now, a stem and leaf plot is another way of representing data, and it shows us really well the shape and distribution of a set of data. And it's really easy to create a stem and leaf plot. You basically have a thing called the stem, and then you have the leaf, and it's a line that goes down the middle that delineates the difference between the two. Now let's say take a number here, 63. We can divide this number into its stem and leaf by separating it into its tens and then its units. So the tens part, the 60 or the 6, goes as the stem, and the units part, the 3, is the leaf. So what we can do is we can put a whole bunch of numbers into this stem and leaf plot by dividing them, breaking them apart into their tens component and their units component. Alright, so how do we create a stem and leaf plot? Well, I've got a little bit of an example here. We've got the ages of participants in a pump class at a gym are listed below. What I've done already is organise these numbers from lowest to highest. Just like when you're calculating median, it's good to do that for a stem and leaf plot. So I've just got a few more to finish off here. So I've got 38, cross that out. I've got 42, and I've got 45, and the last one, I think, just double checking, is 53. Okay, so now what we do, to create a stem and leaf plot, we first of all, we put a line in, like this, and this side is going to be our stem, and this side is going to be our leaf. Let me just write those again, that's quite messy writing. Let's do that again. So we've got our stem and our leaf. There's a line down the middle like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break these numbers apart. So if I look at 14, the stem is 10 or 1 lot of 10 and 4. Now with 17, because I've got the stem there already, I just need to put the units part in here. Then I've got 18, and I've got 18 again, and I've got a 19. So see how the numbers 14, 17, 18, and 19 fit into our stem and leaf. Okay, the next thing that I need to do is look at the numbers in the 20s. So I put the stem as 2, and I've got a 20, I've got a 21, I've got a 23, 25, 26, and a 27. Now it's good to try and line up all your numbers like that so you can get a look at the shape. This is a very rough version of a stem and leaf plot. You should really try and get it nice and neat by lining them all up. So I'll just get rid of that 4 and just put that over the 0. The rest of my numbers line up fairly neatly there. So now I'm moving on. So I've done 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 27. Okay, now I'm on to my 30s. So I put the stem there, got the 35, cross that out, 36, cross that out, 37, cross that out, 38. And now I'm on to my 40s, so I put the stem down here, put the 2 for 42, the 5 for 45, and the 3, oops, it's a mistake, got 53 there, just rub that out, so I've got a 5 down here for my stem, and then a 3 for my leaf. So it shows us that the most people in this pump class fit in that age bracket 20 through to 30. So you can see that the most people are in their 20s because this part of the leaf sticks out further than any of the other parts. I'll show you. So here, the 20s sticks out further than the teens and then upwards into the 30s, 40s and 50s. So it's showing us that the most people are in their 20s. We can also work out a few other things in the stem and leaf plot, but we'll go on to that in another video. I'm just This one's just solely looking at how to create a stem and leaf plot. So some things to consider when you're creating a stem and leaf plot. Let's just recap. First of all, you need to order your numbers from highest to lowest. So that's number one. Number two, break apart the tens and units. And pop them into the stem and leaf plot. Okay, so let's have a comment on the distribution of this data. Well, as I said before, most people who did this pump class were in the age range of 20 through to 30. You can see that the bulk of people were in their ranging from their teens through to the 30s, with three people above 40. So it shows us a bit about the shape and distribution of that data. So hopefully that's enough to get you going on a stem and leaf plot. I've got some practice activities for you to do in Haiku, so have a go at that, and